I'm Shannon Braun, and it's Mindful Monday.
Hi, I'm Shannon Braun, Director of the Center for Memory Support and Inclusion. And for today's Mindful Monday, I'm really excited to have a great conversation with my friend Olivia Barnaclo, who is a music therapist for Keys for Success. And we collaborate together on a program called Songs in Mind, which is a choir for people with dementia and their care partners. Welcome, Olivia.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. I am really excited to talk to you about our choir and other ways that we collaborate. So let's start there, though. Tell us a little bit about the Songs in Mind choir and something that you enjoy about it.
Yeah, like you said, it is for care partners and their loved ones with dementia, and it's an opportunity for everyone to make music together. So a lot of programming that we see is just for people with dementia, right? But when we were collaborating about this idea, we really wanted something that included the care partner. So this is an opportunity for family members. We sometimes have grandkids, kids, partners, all coming together to sing in the choir together, and then it ends with a performance for the community. We have a really talented group of people. Every single week I'm just like, wow, you are amazing singers. I'm so impressed with you all the time. We're singing in 2-part harmony. We've got an accompanist for the choir too. It's really amazing.
It is very impressive. It's a lot of fun. And not just the choir, but there's other ways that you're involved with ERS and other things that you do with us. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so Keys for Success is partnered with ERS in a lot of different ways. We have our Songs in Mind choir, but I also provide group music therapy sessions at both Marjorie P. Lee and at Dupree Cottages. And then we also have collaborated with you and the Center for Memory Support and Inclusion on some of your outings, like most recently to the Sign Museum for a little jingle activity where we were writing jingles.
Yes, that was really fun. We did a trivia game where the music therapist played a little jingle and then we guessed which was the advertisement that it was showcasing, which was a lot of fun. What is the impact of music therapy on older adults and specifically older adults with dementia?
Yeah, so music therapy is an allied health profession that utilizes music as the medium to build these connections and to reach different goals. So specifically in the memory care area, we look at a memory recall. Music is something that is called a whole brain activity, meaning that it lights up different parts of the brain, connects different memories that may not have recently been connected. And then overall, we've noticed that there's a reduction in agitation, an opportunity for more connection, and increased joy and increased mood, which are all really important things when you're working with an aging population.
Absolutely. Something I love about it is that it is something that the caregiver and care receiver can do together, and that they're on the same page. Everything else is balanced, and that's a really enjoyable experience. Something that I've learned in our choir is that I'll hear feedback that they sing in the car on the way home, and then they sing when they're at home making dinner, and they are practicing these songs together, and it's just a really great interaction and really able to bring that joy, just as you said.
Yeah, and even it's as simple as the vocal warm-ups that we do beforehand. I had someone just a few weeks ago talk about how impactful that was because they went to the doctor and were having some breathing issues. And then just by doing some of the vocal warm-ups that we do in choir has already impacted their breathing and finding more strength. And I think they said that singing the songs was just the icing on top of the cake, was having all the fun songs to sing as well.
Yes, that's wonderful. What do you think is the benefit of music for people with dementia, or really for anybody? How does it help us?
Yeah, I mean, music is interconnected in almost everything that we do, right? It's playing in grocery stores, we listen to the radio in the car, and music is really impactful for different areas of our life and different chapters of our life. So you may remember the song from your first dance at your wedding, or perhaps it's a song that you learned as a kid in elementary school. These songs carry us throughout our lives. And then as our memories fade, some of those musical memories do not. They're kind of ingrained in our bodies. And so hearing that music and being connected can just bring an overall sense of peace, which is really beautiful.
Absolutely. I love for someone that is otherwise confused or maybe afraid to hear a song that is familiar to them, and it's a sense of home. It feels comforting. It feels supportive. If I'm confused about my surroundings but I hear a familiar song, I kind of know where I am and can make sense of the world a little bit easier.
And what you're saying there with the familiar is the most important, right? Because familiar music is the most impactful, which is one of the key pillars of music therapy, is using patient-preferred music that is familiar. Because if it is an unfamiliar tune, we might not have that same impact. Or if we know that the tune might have a traumatic past. I'm sure you hear songs day to day and you're like, oh, I do not like that song. We don't want to be singing that to someone who's maybe already confused or agitated. Right. We want to make sure that we have their preferred music connecting with their team, their family, and making sure that it's the music that they love.
That's really powerful. Yeah. So, Keys for Success, we know that you work with us really well. What other things, what other services are you all providing in the community?
Yeah, so Keys for Success provides group and individual services all throughout the tri-state area. We service 16 different counties in between Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana. So we have 3 clinic spaces that we provide individual sessions in, and then we also go to a lot of our community partners, which look like fantastic nursing homes and schools, and we service people all throughout the lifespan, so anywhere from preschool age and even younger, all the way up to end-of-life care.
Wow, that's wonderful. So our big concert performance is coming up.
It is.
You feeling ready for it?
I'm feeling ready. The choir sounds fantastic. They're all super excited, and I'm excited for them to be able to perform and have that experience.
I'm excited too. If you are interested in coming out to see our performance, you won't want to miss it. It is on Thursday, August 14th at 1 o'clock, and we will have a reception afterward. It's at Good Shepherd Lutheran Church on Kenwood Road, and we'd love to have you there. So thanks so much. Thank you, Olivia. It's great to be with you.
Great to be with you.
And take care.
For a guide to understanding dementia, visit the ERScenter.org.